What's up, YouTube? It's the dawn where shit gets real. And today, like each and every day, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. Today, we're going to be talking about an Efest Luc S2. And I know some of you guys saying, a fucking charger? Yes, a fucking charger. Now, it's a couple reasons why I'm doing this, okay? So, a lot of newer, I can't even talk, newer vapors, they run into a vape shop and they buy something like this. You know, they got the IPv-D2, they got the Sigelli 70 watt, a lot of devices that take one battery, some devices that takes two batteries, that's in parallel, and they have, I don't think it's too many in parallel chargers, but a lot of single 18650 batteries or single 26650 batteries, where the device, you hook up a USB charger to it and it charges your battery, okay? And a lot of guys, use this as a charger instead of buying a quality charger. Now, the benefit of buying a quality charger is, one, you get a better life out of your battery. Now, a lot of people don't know that you can use these to discharge your batteries. A lot of folks, I know in the RC world, you can't, I know with LiPos, you should not let them stay at, their full charge for a long period of time. You should discharge them a little bit, then store them away, okay? So I treat my 18650s and 26650s the same way. I don't charge them all up and just leave them over there in the corner sometimes. I mean, forever. If I know I'm not going to be using them, I'll discharge them a little bit, either in the charger or put them in a mod and bring the volts down and then take them out and leave them and store them. But with these newer chargers and a lot of other chargers, you can discharge your batteries. A lot of folks don't know that. I went into a vape shop one time and I heard a cat saying, "Oh yeah, just put the battery in backwards, it discharges your battery." I had to, correct him very quickly and tell him, one, you don't put the battery in backwards to discharge it unless there's a device. I don't know of that device. The only ones I know of is like this Luc, okay? So I'll show you guys that in a close-up, how you guys can discharge your batteries. But, it's always good to have a quality battery charger laying around your house. I mean, one, you don't want to continue to use this to charge your batteries. I mean, yeah, you use it in the car while you're driving, you use it on emergencies, but make it a good practice to take these batteries out, put them in a charger, and let them charge. A lot of them have pass-throughs, but me personally, I'm thinking you're really not doing your battery any justice by charging it, firing it, charging it, firing it, charging it, firing it. It's not going to last very long, okay? So this was sent to me by the good people over at Beyond Vape. The link will be below. Should be right around there somewhere. Go check them out. They have a lot of other stuff besides chargers. They made the Silo. They make the Solar, which I have, and I'll be reviewing on it. And right now I'm vaping on one of their, the Silo Beast. This is a good something. I know I'm late to the party, but I made it. But let's talk about this charger. Okay, so this charger, if I can remember, I'm trying to do this all off memory, so I don't have to. So it tells you all the batteries and chargers right on the side. Okay, so as you can charge a 26650, a 18650, a 16650, a 18500, 14500, 14430, 18350, and a 10440, which I believe is a double A. Okay, and it also charges in 0.05 amps, 1 amp, and 2 amps. Now with the 2 amps, you can't charge 18650s and 2 amps. You only can, with the 2 amps in the vaping world, you only can do the 26650s and 2 amps. So remember that. So you can charge it in 1 amp and 18650 and 2 amp and 26650. But you can also do 0.05 amp, do all of them, okay? So without keep rambling, since we're talking about batteries, I'm going to throw something else in there today too. Now, I know I made a video about this earlier in my YouTube endeavors, and I was using like a sucky camera and I wasn't using this backdrop, but I'm going to show you guys how to rewrap a battery. So this is all about batteries today. So here's a battery that I started to peel. Well, it really looked like this on the bottom. They were all chewed up thanks to the IPv4. Okay, and if you guys notice, the IPv4 has those like little pins, and if you don't use that spring to pull them out, guess what? Your batteries are going to look like that. Okay, so I'm going to do this up close, but I'm just going to show you how easy to take this wrapper off. I'm just going to do it up top. So I just started peeling, and I'm just going to peel this way. God damn, it's hard. Start peeling it off to get it off. Usually I would take like a razor and score it lightly, but this one is sliding right off. Okay, so after you get the wrapper off, the battery looks like that. Okay, now there is this little disc for the positive side that you want to save and continue to use. Okay, so see how easy that was to take it off. And when we go into close-up, I'm going to show you how easy it is to rewrap these. So without keep talking, let's take a look at this Luc S2. Alright, so here we are up close. Let me see if I can get this in some autofocus really quick. Alright, autofocus. Okay, so here's the box that it comes in. As you can see, it says Efest Luc S2 LCD Universal Charger. Okay, so on the side, like I showed you up top, it tells you all the batteries that it is capable of charging. On this side, you get a little scan made in China. On the back, it tells you all the different devices that it can charge: camera, phone, PSP, iPad. Now for an iPad, I would suggest getting a 2-amp charger because those things have huge batteries. And on the back, it's got like a little cartoon comic book style deal. Okay, for shits and giggles. Okay, so in the box, it doesn't come all moving around like this box is bouncing around. I don't even have everything in it. I'm not a good packer. That's kind of funny. I couldn't get everything back in the box the way they did, all nice and neat. Okay, so it does come with a wall charger inside of it that's not in the box. I'm going to go ahead and plug this back up, and this is the connector to connect the charger. So let me plug this back up really quick. Bam, it's plugged up. Okay. So inside the box, you get a warranty card. You can fill it out, have all your information, blah, 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 send it in or register online, however they want you to do it. Comes with an instruction manual. It's a lot of good information in here. Like I said, these things do discharge batteries, but I'm guessing a lot of you guys don't know how to do it. So I'm going to show you guys how to do it, okay? All the specs right there, blah, 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 blah. And it tells you all how to do everything. I'm sure they have all this information online, so you can go online and read it for yourself. The cool thing that comes with this is a charger for your car. So you're going on a road trip, you're going halfway across the country, and you don't have to worry about, bringing a whole bunch of batteries. You can use this charger to charge your batteries in your car, which I think is a plus, a big plus. Okay, here's a connection for it. It's the same connection as the wall charger, and it has a little light indicator that tells you that it's receiving power. Okay, put that aside. Now here's the actual charger itself. Okay, so let's start with the front. Here's your display right here. It's got this little X emblem in it. I think it's kind of cool. And on this side, you got where your power goes in. This is where you would charge an external, like your phone or what have you. And this is where you would change the how you're charging it. So it can go from 0.5 amp. I kept saying 0.05. It's 0.5 amp, 1 amp, and 2 amp. Now remember, with 2 amps, you can't do 18 650s. Okay, you only can do 26 650s with 2 amps. Okay, so on the back, it's just plain. On the bottom, it has a couple feet on this side, and this side acts as feet. Okay, so over here there's no feet by these screws. Only on this side there's feet. Okay, so let's start off with, let's put some batteries in it, and let me show you guys how to discharge your batteries, okay? So you put a battery in it the same way, not backwards, the same way, okay? And then you look at the screen and say, oh, it's not doing anything, okay? There's a reason why. So you take your USB, you plug your USB up to it, still don't get anything, okay? So then you take it and then you plug a device up to it. So for this time, I'm plugging up my phone. As you can see, it just came on. And what it's doing is it's using these batteries to charge the phone. And as you can see, that indicator is upside down. Well, you don't know it's upside down because you haven't seen it right side up yet. But trust me, it's upside down. And it's showing, you know, an arrow like it's pulling power away from the batteries. Okay? So that's how you discharge your batteries. Okay? So let's disconnect this and let's plug it up to the wall. Okay. That little thing will go away. Let's get the plug. Just so you know, it went away. I didn't want you guys to think, oh, it stays up there. No, it goes away. Okay. So let's plug it back up into the wall. And now, let you see when you first plug it up, everything you see. All that information, okay? So right now, as you can see, it takes 1 second, and then it recognizes there's a battery in it, and then it starts charging. Okay, so both of these batteries are at 4.0 volts, and they're charging at 0.5 amps. So if I wanted to take it up to 1 amp, I'll just hit this button, and as you can see, it went down to 1 amp. Okay, now if I hit the button again, it will definitely go to 2 amps, but it's not going to be doing your battery any justice. So take it out of 2 amp and use 0.5 amp or 1 amp. Okay, so stay away from the 2 amp on your 18650s unless you have 26650s. Okay, so that's that. Now let me show you how the batteries go in. Very easy. These are spring loaded, both of them. You just slide your battery. How I do it is negative, slide it up, slide it down. The negative in, positive that way, get it in there, and now they're in there correctly. And now they're back to charging. If you guys can see that. One's at 4.0 and the other one's at 4.1. Okay. Guys, stop charging your batteries. Now, I know you do it in an emergency, but stop charging your batteries in this. Get yourself a quality charger and do your battery some justice. Now, while I'm at the close-up, I'm going to do something really quick and dirty for you guys. Okay, I pulled this battery cover off, this battery wrapper off, and I slid this wrapper on. And remember that little white thing I said hold on to? Yes, hold on to that. It's like an insulator. It goes in the top, okay? So, that one's pulled off. I started pulling this one off, but I'm just going to pull the rest of it off on camera. It's very easy to pull these off. Just pull it off like so. That's your battery. If you want to clean it up a little bit, you can, but I don't. And what you want to do is get your new wrapper. So easy, guys. This can save yourself, from a battery venting, shorting, ruining a mod. Just go ahead and spend these covers, these wraps are very, very cheap. You can get them on eBay, Amazon. You get them very cheap. Okay, so you just slide it in like I just did. Leave yourself a little bit more room on the top than the bottom. And go ahead and put your little ring back in here, like so. Get yourself a hair dryer. Most of you guys, as a woman, y'all guys got women and they have hair dryers. Or some of you manly men like myself, you guys got heat guns around. Okay, so here's a heat gun. I'm just going to heat this up really quick and show you how easy this is to rewrap your batteries. So let's turn this on low. Get a little heat to it, and you'll see it start to shrink. That's getting hot. Start with that seam. The other seam. And that's done. That's a rewrap battery. Okay, I could do a little bit more. It's a little bubbly there, but for the most part, it's done. Bam. Now you don't have to worry about your battery shortening. Let me clean this up a little bit. You don't want to hold the heat in one spot too long because it will destroy the wrap. Let's do the next one. Let's start at the top. Start at the bottom, go back to the bottom. With these seams. And it's done. 2 rewrap batteries, okay? There's the bottom, there's the top. It took all of what? A minute? Safety, guys, safety. Let you know that everything's good. I'll just stick them in the charger. Let you know they work. One's at 4.2 volts, it's done, and the other one's at 4.1 volt, okay? So let's go back up top, give you my thoughts on it. All right, we're back, and I just showed you guys the Efest Luc S2. Now, Beyond Vape sent this over to me for review. I really appreciate that. This is not the first company I asked to send me a charger. I'm not going to say any other names, but the other company was like, no, we're not going to send you no charger. And I even told them, hey, I'm doing it, so that I can show people a better way to charge their batteries than pass-through or these things. And Beyond Vape didn't question it, not one time. He just sent it. And I appreciate that. So I encourage you guys to support companies like that. Now, you can get this from Beyond Vape for I believe it's $28.95. Now, they do have the Efest Luc charger for $28, just the regular 2-bay charger. It does pretty much the same thing as charges your batteries. But for $1 more, this one has a lot more features. So I'll definitely, if you're going to get the 2-bay one, I definitely suggest spending an extra buck and get the S2. It does a ton more features than the other one. I believe the other one does come with the car charger as well. Yeah, like I said, guys, stop using this bullshit. This right here will cause you to burn down your house, blah, blah, blah. Then you'll be on the news, blah, 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 and it'll be some vapor bullshit. Vapor burned down his house using faulty batteries. No, he was using a bullshit charger, okay? So, guys, use good quality chargers, not this type of bullshit. And, only charge these through in an emergency situation. Use to pass through an emergency situation. Get yourself a quality charger. And another thing, stop carrying batteries in your pocket just naked. Oh, here's a battery. I'm taking extra battery, throw it in your pocket. You got change in your pocket, you got keys in your pocket. You're going to fuck around and burn yourself. Stop being stupid. Stop being that dude. Oh, it won't happen to me because I won't put nothing in there. You never know what can happen. Stop fucking carrying these around without cases, okay? They sell cases. Put them in something. Stop just putting them in your pocket. We don't need any more bad publicity. Rewrap your batteries. When they start, like I showed you, when they start flaring off at the bottom, I'm telling you the what is that damn thing? The IPv4 is a good battery destroyer. And there's a couple other boxes out there that just destroys batteries if you're not putting them in correctly using that spring. But if you're like me, you just be yanking batteries out, you forget, you're going to destroy your wrapper. So It's okay. Destroy your wrappers, but just buy some more and rewrap them. It's super, super, super easy. I just showed you. It took me less than a minute to wrap 2 batteries. Guys, spend that extra time for the safety. Again, like I always say, if you know somebody that's on the stinkies and they told you they want to stop smoking, give them some of your old equipment. Tighten up the airflow. Explain the battery safety. Tell them to check back with you in a week or so. And if they like it, tell them where they can get their own. Like I always say, I really, really appreciate you guys watching. Until the next time, please pay it forward. Peace. Let me take a toke before I go. That's good. Video I posted been over, but I'm vaping the Pale Whale Spice Trader. This is pretty good. Got this from there as well. I'll probably do a review on this and a couple other ones that I got. Really cool bottle too. Look at that top. It's wood. Fucking wood. Rolling with the wood grain. Wood shit. Anyway, peace.